Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be reacting to YouTubers who recorded their last moments. I really enjoy making these videos. I'm excited for this. Let's get straight into it. Alright, here we go.
Gwynfor Beach is a white sand beach just north of Senan Cove in West Cornwall, England. Because you have to go through some winding roads and sand dunes to get there, lots of people drive by that area without even realizing it's there. But for a YouTuber named Jacob Cockle, this was home. In 2011, Jacob started a channel called Whirlpool Hitman, where he would upload footage of his adventures swimming in whirlpools and doing other extreme stunts such as cliff jumping, extreme surfing, and cave exploration.
I think I actually heard about this already. I'm not going to lie. I've seen this guy. Let me just search it up. Yeah, so it's this. 2012. Don't tell me that's by him. Oh my god, it is. Why the fuck does it have a lot of dislikes? Wish there was a video. I was expecting a kilometer maelstrom, blah blah blah. Alright, you know what? Let's just continue watching this, but I've seen this guy. This video on YouTube, I've seen it, and he goes in it and out, all happy. But then I think he went in one more time and they didn't come back out. But let's go ahead and watch this.
As of today, the channel is close to 150,000 subscribers. According to his family, Jacob lived his life on the edge, and his stunts often earned him covering shots in big surfing magazines and even prizes from the Sunday Times and National Geographic. In some of his whirlpool videos, Jacob would often throw stuff at a vortex and record random objects getting sucked down by the powerful currents. But in most of his videos, he would actually swim in the whirlpools himself, which is extremely dangerous as the swirling currents could easily pull a person under in seconds. On May 28, 2013, the whirlpool that made Hale Estuary famous surfaced again, as it did a few times a year. And Jacob was determined to swim in it to capture some cool-looking footage for his channel. That day, he ran up to his friend and artist David Rain's house and asked him to film him as he swam around the whirlpool. David had collaborated with Jacob in the past, and seeing how excited his friend was, he agreed.
Don't risk your life for views, bro.
Just like in the rest of his YouTube videos, Jacob brought a prop to the harbor to make his video more eye-catching to his viewers, and for this particular video, he decided the prop would be a horse mask. For several minutes, Jacob swirled around the vortex's edge, letting the current carry him in a circle without dragging him down. At one point in the video, he mentions to his friend that swimming in a whirlpool was a lot like surfing because it was all about flowing with the currents. After filming for about 25 minutes, David mentions that they probably have enough footage and tries to get Jacob to come out of the water.
I reckon you got enough there.
Riding the current of it with your body.
Are you?
Yeah, it's really similar to surfing. Just flowing with it.
Bro, if I see this shit, I'm staying the fucking state away from that shit.
That's pretty scary.
You got enough?
I should really make the most of it. I don't know what else to do.
Instead of getting out, Jacob asked David to hand him his stick-mounted GoPro so he could capture one last bit of underwater footage before calling it a day.
He didn't come back out, did
he? A few seconds after he dived down, David started to worry as Jacob hadn't come back up to the surface. When he yelled his friend's name and received no response, he ran to the other end of the quay where the water flowed into a pool. That's when he saw his friend face down in the water and knew it was too late. Jacob was gone. In March of 2014, Jacob's last footage was uploaded to YouTube with the haunting caption at the end of the video reading, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever." At age 28, Jacob lost his life doing what he loved most. His funeral was attended by dozens more people than the church could accommodate, and they all gathered to celebrate his life and remember him as the fearless adventurer he was.
Rest in peace, bro.
A year after his passing, the harbor was renovated, and the whirlpool that had captivated Jacob and ultimately taken his life disappeared forever.
It was a strange anomaly.
James Stobe was a
That's
YouTuber
crazy.
known for his unique train hopping videos, where he traveled across the country by riding on the back of freight trains, delighting his fans with his original piano playing, deadpan humor, and hilarious commentary on everything he saw. Due to the risk of falling off the train or getting caught between moving cars, train hopping is extremely dangerous. But that hasn't stopped people from doing it since before the Great Depression. And it definitely didn't stop James, or Stobe the Hobo as he often referred to himself on his YouTube channel of almost 60,000 subscribers and just a little over 60 videos. In some of his videos, you'll find comments from people claiming that they had met Stobe at bars and assumed he was lying when he told them he train hopped across the country filming his adventures. But every time, Stope surprised them with some pretty awesome footage of his cross-country train hopping trips.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks
From
pretty sick.
Palm Beach to Jacksonville, Stope loved sharing his raw experience of life on the rails with his
Literally a
audience,
free
who
ride.
always supported him in his unending search for some pizza and a cold beer. Sadly, the adventure came to a tragic end for Stope
was
on
living the
November
life.
8, 2017, when a deadly train accident in Baltimore took his life. Unfortunately, due to the lack of media coverage of his passing, it's hard to know what exactly happened to James Stope. But the most familiar sources claim that he either fell off an overpass or his backpack got caught on a passing Amtrak train as he was standing on a bridge. Because his death left so many questions unanswered, a lot of his fans submitted requests for the Baltimore Police Department to release more information on the case, but they were asked to remain respectful of Stope's family and give them space. As of 2024, most of Stope's fans still don't know exactly what happened to him. But if one thing's for sure, Stope the Hobo passed away doing what he loved most,
What he loved
and his
again,
legacy
yep.
will live on forever.
Rest in peace, bro.
High on Life was a pretty popular YouTube channel with over 600,000 subscribers at its peak. Starting in 2011, the High on Life crew uploaded more than 400 videos showing their audience what it was like to make a living as full-time travelers. From exploring beautiful tropical paradises, to cliff jumping, to diving sunken ships, High on Life always uploaded really cool videos of the crew's
Was he
adventures.
smoking
The
something?
High on Life crew uploaded more than 400
Smoking?
videos
No, they're eating.
showing their audience what it was like to make a living as full-time
mind.
travelers. From exploring beautiful tropical paradises, to cliff jumping, to diving sunken ships, High on Life always uploaded really cool videos of the crew's adventures across the globe. Living life by their motto, "If you can, you should," embracing life to the fullest was at the heart of everything they did. As mentioned
Don't
in their
tell me
channel
they all
description,
died, bro.
part of their mission was to inspire their audience to get out and explore the world. For several years, the High on Life channel grew quickly, with travel content being released frequently. But on July 3, 2018, a tragic accident would forever change the lives of the 10 team members and their audience. That day, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police reported that 3 people had been swimming in one of the pools at the top of Shannon Falls when they suddenly slipped and fell into a pool about 100 feet below. Shortly after, the bodies of the 3 victims were confirmed to belong to Riker Gamble, Alexi Lyak, and Megan Scraper. Riker and Alexi were High on Life members, while Megan was Alexi's longtime partner. Tragically, it was confirmed by the police that Riker and Alexi were trying to rescue Megan, who had slipped into fast-moving water before the 3 of them fell 100 feet. Through tears, the remaining members of the High on Life crew shared a touching goodbye message for Riker, Alexi, and Megan on their YouTube channel, remembering them as the kind, outgoing, life-loving people they were. Throughout the investigation, there were rumors that the 3 of them had been filming a video at the time of the accident, but this wasn't 100% confirmed. In the aftermath of the tragic incident, a GoFundMe page was started to cover the funeral expenses, raising close to 30,000 Canadian with the help of their loyal audience. After uploading 5 tribute videos, the High on Life crew continued uploading videos of their travel adventures, honoring their friend's legacy. The last video they uploaded was 2 years ago.
Rest in peace.
Since
man.
2009, fitness model and actor Greg Plitt uploaded over 120 videos to his channel where he motivated his subscribers to work out, challenge their bodies and
Never heard of
minds,
this guy.
and leave a lasting legacy. In a lot of his videos, he inspired his followers with a philosophy of extreme discipline and seizing every day as an opportunity to become a better version of themselves. Throughout his career, Greg inspired hundreds of thousands of young men to push beyond their limits, embrace hard work,
So
and
he's
grab
like
life by the
a
horns.
David Goggins, I guess.
As a West Point graduate and Army Ranger who had jumped out of more than 1,000 planes throughout his career, Greg really did practice what he preached. Sadly, in 2015, Greg lost his life at the age of 37 after being hit by a Metrolink commuter train in Burbank, California.
No way, man.
According to witnesses, he had been
No
shooting
way.
a video for his website with 2 crew members when the accident took place. Based on the police report, it appears that Greg was either trying to outrun a train and get an amazing shot for his website, or he mistakenly believed that an oncoming train was on a parallel track to his instead of the track he was on. Either way, several sources confirmed that at some point while he was running on the tracks, he tripped, fell, and couldn't get up in time to avoid the oncoming train.
I would
Based on
never.
one witness's testimony, Greg had been holding a camcorder in his hand when he was struck by the train, but this was never officially confirmed.
I would never fuck around on a train track. If I'm crossing it, I'm going straight, and that's it. I'm not gonna walk through it and be like, oh, okay, let me just check my phone and let me just stand on a train track for another like 20 seconds, not look left and right, and then continue walking. I'm gonna walk through, left and right, walk. That's it. That's it.
Chillingly, a bystander took a photo of Greg standing near the tracks just a few moments before the incident. Another witness named James A. Brown claims he saw a security camera video of Greg running on the tracks as the train approached him from behind.
He had on all black, the train went by, I saw him stumbled over the tracks. He had a camcorder in his hand, something like yours, and then that was it, the train stopped.
And you didn't see, you just saw him walking across the track?
Well, I saw him stumble over the tracks as the train was going by, and then it stops right there.
To this day, it's still not completely clear what Greg was attempting to do, but this wasn't the first time he had used train tracks as a prop for his workout videos. In other videos, he had been filmed doing push-ups on the tracks, playing with fire and taunting death as he moved onto the way of oncoming trains just in time to avoid impact. Unfortunately, he couldn't react quick enough that afternoon in 2015. To this day, Greg is remembered as a prime example of what it means to live boldly. And
same thing that they keep saying. He died, loved. What the fuck? I can't fucking talk. He died doing what he loved. There we go. He died doing what he loved.
Through his hundreds of thousands of fans, friends, and family, his
and
legacy
he inspired
will live
them
on
as well.
forever. Tor Eckhoff, also known as Appator, was a Norwegian YouTuber who rose to fame with his videos where he would do some pretty risky stuff on frozen waters, including ice skating on thin sheets of ice and diving in ice holes shirtless.
What the fuck?
On his journey to break the million-follower mark, Appator captivated his viewers by accompanying his stunts with some very unique habits, including drinking entire bottles of vodka.
Nah, bro. What is this guy doing? This guy literally playing with his life just because he hit 1 million subs? I mean, I get you want to celebrate for 1 million subs, do some crazy shit. But if that shit is like risking my life in any way, I'm not doing that shit. That's crazy.
Rolling around in the snow half naked in sub-zero temperatures, and even drinking engine oil just for fun. In his channel description, he mentioned how he was born in 1964 and lived in Norway where he worked in a paint factory. He also confirmed that what he drank in his videos was real vodka, but that his uploads should not be interpreted as any sort of advertisement for the Norwegian vodka brand he was drinking. Throughout his YouTube career, Appator's audience fell in love with his extremely quirky style and his unique antics, which earned him the support of well over 1.3 million followers as of his last video. Sadly, on November 27, 2021, just a few days after he turned 57 and eerily posted a video titled, "I am not dead, I'm 57 today," Appator fell through the ice on a frozen lake near the town of Kongsberg while shooting some footage of himself ice skating. Before he started skating, he had sent a text informing the person he lived with that everything was okay and that he was looking forward to capturing some good footage.
So you're telling me he goes onto thin sheets of ice over a frozen river. He drinks alcohol. More importantly, he drinks vodka. Bottles. That's what the video said. Bottles of vodka. Downs whole bottles. And then he just, skis or ice skates on the thin sheets of ice? Come on, bro. At least have someone there with you so if something goes wrong, you're good, you know? But
footage. After falling through the ice, Tor quickly tried climbing back out, but because the temperature wasn't cool enough to freeze back the edges, it kept breaking under his weight, leaving him trapped. After a while, Tor was picked up by a group of divers and sent by air ambulance to a nearby hospital. The doctors tried everything to bring him back to life, but it was too late as Appator had been in the water too long. In the last video he uploaded, thousands of his loyal followers expressed their condolences and sadness at his passing.
Rest in peace,
Even
man.
in 2024, Appator is seen by his followers and the YouTube community as somewhat of a legend, a guy who dared to live life differently from most people and wasn't afraid to show it. It says a lot about his content that even after his death, his videos are still receiving thousands and thousands of views from fans and curious viewers all around the world.
He's a legend, bro. Give me that life. Posting YouTube videos. Getting drunk. Except the getting drunk. And risking my life. Just getting drunk. No. Cut that out.
Albert Dyrland was a Danish actor and YouTuber who was best known for making comedy sketches and music videos for his songs. Since 2016, Albert uploaded over 220 videos to YouTube, earning him the love of over 170,000 subscribers. In 2018, he also starred in a comedy movie named Team Albert, which follows the life of a high schooler who wants to become YouTube famous. The movie would actually go on to win the Blockbuster Audience Award at the 2019 Danish Film Awards. On July 28, 2021, Albert was hiking Mount Seceda in the Italian Alps and filming a video for his channel with some friends. During the hike, he uploaded a story to Instagram where he showed his beautiful surroundings to his followers. Sadly, that same day, as he was recording a video on his phone, he fell off the mountain and plummeted more than 600 feet to his death. After the incident, a rescue helicopter was sent to the location, but unfortunately he was pronounced dead at the scene. From what I found, Mount Seceda is a part of the Dolomites, a limestone mountain range known for its steep walls, sharp cliffs, and sudden drop-offs, all of which likely contributed to the tragic accident.
Fuck no,
The
bro.
investigation revealed that Albert and his friends had been hiking on a route that links two mountain peaks, but it's unclear what exactly he and his friends were doing when Albert fell off the mountain. In the aftermath of his passing, thousands of loving fans shared their condolences, referring to him as a Danish YouTube icon and one of the best content creators in Denmark. With more than 90 million views on his channel throughout his career, Albert was loved by both his Danish and international audience. His tragic death shook the YouTube community and served as a harsh reminder that capturing footage in extreme terrain comes with its own set of risks.
Rest
To
in
this
peace,
day,
man.
Albert is remembered by his fans for his humor, talent, and the joy he brought to so many people.
He died doing what he loved again. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, yeah, I would say that. He died doing a video, and he loved doing videos. He loved doing YouTube. Alright, guys, video's finished. If you guys enjoyed this again, leave a comment down below if you guys enjoy these videos, because I definitely enjoy them. If you want me to react to something, comment down below. But yeah, subscribe. Have a good one.